Jurgo, pleasure to interview you. Wonderful performance tonight from the lads and lasses. Your assessment on the match tonight?
It was a wonderful game played by the Dinguses today. Just in all phases from the beginning to the end of it. We controlled the game well. We defended strong. We were just a brick wall. There was just ridiculous play in the midfield. It was robust, and our forward line was just creating chance after chance, and they were just putting it in. So I'm very pleased with the performance.
Michael Redmond with the second clean sheet. Tremendous effort as a whole from the Dilly collective. Could you speak on the defensive strides this team has made?
Well, defense is something that we've really worked on in the off season. It was probably one of the weaker points last season, so we doubled down on our efforts. We've had Axel really step it up this season. We've had Taylor really commit and just be a strong captain from the back line. We've had solid performances out of Kevin, out of Travis. Yes, he's been a great utility player there, so when you have players of that skill playing week in, week out, it's impossible to not have just incredible defense.
Going back to tremendous efforts, Lowen Hernandez, another star tonight. What a performance from the young man. Impressive hat trick, and puts him now as leader for the coveted Golden Boot. Competition to stick for the trophy itself. Your thoughts?
Well, he's just a wonderful player, so that's the sort of performance he gives you week in, week out. You know, he comes into the midfield, he gets his first start, and he gets 3 goals, and it goes right down to the commitment he has for the team. As far as competition, everybody plays for the team, so I don't think anybody's particularly worried about, winning boots here and there. It's mostly about making sure that we get the win and that we all score for each other.
You've been experimenting with several different lineups, with 4-3-3 seemingly the best. What's your reasoning behind this move, and is this the way of Dilly moving forward?
We've been going over this in the coaching staff, but we play based on the tactics of what we think the opponents are going to be playing with. We'll adjust and determine the lineup based on basically who our opponents are and what we have going into the game. We have a lot of players, and we're a very versatile team, so I believe we can play in a bunch of different formations, and realistically the players are the catalyst for whatever sort of formations or tactical movements that we will choose going forward.
And finally, a question on behalf of Rumor Mill fanatics. Lots in the news on star player Albanar about a possible transfer to Liverpool for £32 million. Can Dilly cope with such a loss? Can you speak on exorbitant transfer prices as a whole?
As far as this is the first time that I'm hearing about this, so I'm not really sure. I know that Albanar is a committed player. He's a Dilly player, and that's the club's stance on this. I don't really have anything further to say on this.
Thank you, Mr. Jurgo.
Thank you.